Well, we are officially at the end of our season. I've got my last batch of chickens going to processor in the morning. We're gonna do this a little bit different this time around than how we normally do it. The way scheduling worked out, they couldn't fit me in when I normally go. That's my own fault. I should have got on the schedule a little sooner. But with that being said, I went ahead, wife and I took the day off tomorrow from work so we could go ahead and load these guys up in the morning. In all honesty, I've been kind of wanting to try this and see how this would go in the morning at dark anyways. I've been told that's the better way to do it. We're gonna go see if we can roll with it this time, see how it works out for us. I'm gonna go ahead and do my best to take you along on this. I know it's gonna be dark, it's probably gonna be pretty hard to see. I've got really good lights on my tractor, so I'm hoping that that's gonna light it up really good. Not to mention we got headlamps and other lights as well. My truck's got really good lighting on it. So I think we're gonna be all right. With that being said, I went ahead and got everything prepped for tonight. We're gonna be up at 5 a.m. to get everybody loaded. It takes us about 45 minutes to an hour to get everything loaded. I'm gonna hop on the road, try to be on the road by 6 because the processor opens at 7. I've got a 1 hour window to get everybody dropped off. But other than that, the birds have had their last supper. They're eating that now. They're ready to go. I've got around 165-ish in this chicken tractor, I believe. And then way back in the background back there is a small chicken tractor. There's the other 32 or so in that tractor there. So we'll get all these guys loaded up in the morning, get them in the crates, get these guys to processor. So the next couple of videos are gonna kind of be jumping around a little bit. You'll more than likely see this video first, just because chickens I'll drop off in the morning, and then literally by like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll be able to go pick them up for processor. So we'll go ahead and run you through that again like I did last video, just to show you one more time, a little different perspective. It's kind of crazy to think that I could basically have these guys crated up in the morning, and then by late afternoon, early evening, have them in the freezer. It's all same day. So that's kind of cool. And then since I dropped pigs off a week ago, I still got a 2-week wait before I get those guys back. All my customers except for one have paid, so we're in pretty good shape there. Everybody's just anxiously awaiting their freezers to be full at this point in time. So that video will get released as soon as I get those guys back from processor, and I'll run you through that and kind of how that all goes. Whole purpose of all these videos for me anyways is just to kind of give you guys a perspective and show you how this works for me. Obviously, I'm always looking for feedback as well, so constructive criticism is always welcome. But just kind of where I'm at in my process and how I've gotten everything accomplished over the last 5 or 6 years or so that I've been doing chickens and pigs. Just kind of where we've evolved to at this point. But other than that, that's enough rambling for me. Tractor set up, ready to go. We've got the truck and trailer ready to go back here as well. So we'll pull this chicken tractor forward a spot in the morning just to get it off the spot where they've been pooping basically all day. Get that to clean surface, put them in crates, throw them in the trailer, and then I'll be on the road in the morning. I'll pick you guys back up in the morning and we'll get these guys loaded. All right, 5 o'clock in the morning. We're out here getting set up, ready to go over chickens. Got the kiddos behind me holding lights. We'll get out here to the pasture, get some cameras set up real quick, get everything in place. I'll be able to light everything up a little bit more once I get out here to the tractor. I got a lot more light out there available to me. Get everything set up, we'll see how this whole load goes. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's get this done so we can get you guys to school.
I'm tired.
Okay, let's get these crates unloaded. All right, guys, I'm gonna start tossing crates. Oh, mommy's doing the feeder still. Okay. Yeah, we'll make it work.
Me and Chase can get the crate.
Okay. You can leave, I think it's 3 in the trailer for that one up front. Great, come in guys, and we'll start getting these where they need to be, and we gotta get the crates in there, make a wall. Remember? Okay, start pushing them this way. I'll start getting the rest of the crates out. All right, I should have all the crates we need now. We got all our crates in place, so now we're gonna start loading up birds here. So far, so good. Let's get the first crate loaded. So 10 birds per crate.
Just Chase, don't make sure you...
3, 5, 6, 7. All right, Chase, we're good.
No, that's mine.
Well, one of you needs to put one in, the other person can't. One down, 19 to go.
Got one.
All right, load up. You'll be nice and awake for school.
I'm not gonna be nice and awake.
Oh. One more.
My gate.
All right. Just think, kids growing up back in the day used to have to go out and milk a bunch of cows before they went to school every single day. I'm only having you guys do this one time. Well, yeah, but it's only like a couple times a year, not every morning. Oh, jeez. I need a shower. Whew. All right, buddy. Hey. Good job. Emma. Good job. No fist bumps for you. Good job.
But you get a kiss.
I get kisses.
Yeah, but he's sweaty.
I get sweaty kisses. I never get those. I'll take it. All right. So that's most of the chicken tractor done. Now we just got to get up to the front of the house. We got that other little small chicken tractor to load up. So far so good. Let me get up front and we'll get the rest of these birds loaded.
Ow.
Ow. That one got me too. Oh, I missed that one. So this one. Watch your head on the wire, by the way. Okay, next crate's over by the truck. I don't think it got brought over. Final stretch, guys. 6 o'clock. We're a little behind schedule, not too bad.
Nope, not even.
I had room for buffer. Door. All right, guys. Yeah, we're good. Hand, jump. There you go. All right. Well, you need to go in there and get cleaned up and do all that stuff and grab your gear. Gotta go in. Well, 6:08, so we officially got that done in basically an hour and 10 minutes. So I don't think that's too bad for 197 birds loaded up. So I'm gonna get a fresh shirt. This shirt's soaked, get cleaned up, and I'm gonna hit the road. All right, so we're pushing 6 o'clock. Just got all my crates loaded up. Got my coolers full of chicken. This is what 190 birds worth of chicken look like. That's what I ended up with in these coolers this time. Go ahead and get on the road. We got about a 40-minute drive back. So let's get on the road, get the stuff in the freezer. So you ever have those days where you wake up early, you feel like you just go and go? I'm pushing it and I'm running on fumes today, guys. So I got everything home, everything's in the garage. I gotta get everything from these coolers to the freezer room now. Unfortunately, I'm on my own tonight. My wife has the kids at soccer games tonight. Time they get home from that, I'm probably gonna have all this put away by then. So that being said, I'm gonna go and see if I can get these coolers out. I've got about 900 pounds worth of chicken I gotta get in these freezers. Luckily, my freezers are all mostly empty right now, so I should be able to split them up between 3 freezers, get everything frozen a little quicker that way. This is so much easier when you got an extra person here to help carry the cooler, but we're gonna make it work tonight. Try not to make my back too bad here. Oh. So we ended up raising 200 birds. That's what we started with. After processing, the total count was 187. So we lost, I don't know, what is that, roughly 7% on this batch, which is, in my opinion, not terrible. I shoot for under 10%, so I'm doing good on that. But with that being said, that's also my worst batch for the year, which my first 2 batches, if you remember the last video I did, I had really good mortality rates, like really good, 2-3%. So honestly, I can't complain too much. For the year, we had really good luck. Now I'm gonna get all this stuff in the freezer. Like I said, I'm gonna split all this up amongst my 3 freezers in here, and hopefully that'll help kind of freeze this down a little bit better, because basically in 2 weeks, I'll go get pigs from the processor. I've got 7 that I'm putting in my freezer, So this big freezer I'm loading up right now actually is gonna be the freezer we put most of our pigs in, I think. We're gonna be really stretching space this year to get everything loaded. But that's just the way it goes, and I've got a backup plan if the need arises. I'm gonna get these whole birds in this freezer here. Now, one thing I did notice on this batch was that I had a lot bigger birds this time, and I'm not sure what that attributes to. I need to go back and check my notes and see if I ended up actually feeding them more feed than I thought I did, but I'm pretty sure I ordered the same amount of feed that I did last time, so I think my conversion was just a lot better. But last time, I basically had birds knocking on the door of 4 pounds. Whereas this time, all my birds are pretty much 4 pounds and over. I had a few under 4, but most of them are pushing 5. No. It's kind of unfortunate because I'm putting all this stuff up in the freezer right now. And my farmer's market just ended this past weekend. So I know my sales are going to go down, so we'll have to look at that. Oh my goodness, look at this little bitty bird. I had 2 runts in my group. These are my 2 runts. 1.8 pounds. And 2.13. So basically 2 or 3 chickens there. Two of those chickens will make a whole meal for me. 1 cooler down, and I think I got like 5 to go. All right, let's get chicken breast in this freezer here. So as anxious as this makes me to have this much food going into winter, in all honesty, I'm actually kind of thankful at the same time. I don't want to get negative on here. I try not to do that very often, but with everything going on in the world right now, it's really kind of hard to overlook some of the issues that our nation's facing right now. So having a good supply of food, not only for me and my family, but for the community I serve, especially if the grocery stores start getting empty again, and not saying they will, but everything going on with the ports right now, and who knows how long that'll last or if it'll even happen at all. I'll be actually kind of thankful that I've got a good food supply and source that I can supply, not like I said, not only myself, but I'll also be able to serve anybody else that's part of my community or my tribe as well. So I'll tell you what, these chicken breasts are always the first thing to go, so I doubt that they'll be in here for very long at all. Okay, let's move on to the drumsticks now. And my freezer's yelling at me. I'm telling you, that freezer alarm is one of the best things I ever did. That thing is amazing. If you guys haven't seen that video that I did yet, you gotta check that out. I've had those for right at a year now, and they are absolutely, it's a great peace of mind to have. But I think what I'll do is I'll get all this stuff put away here. And like I said, I got 2 weeks until I bring pigs home as well. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'll do like a end of the year market, like farmer's market wrap up video for you guys. Kind of give you my thoughts based on, you know, first year trying that, what I might change next year going forward. Kind of get you guys thinking if you're thinking about doing markets yourself. And then I'll probably do another dive into my farm and how everything operated, how everything functioned for me, things I might change next year, as well as open it up to feedback if you guys got any suggestions for me. Especially all y'all that have watched a few of my videos, kind of seen what I'm already doing. Because right now I kind of feel like I'm at a crossroads. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go next with volume. Being I'm only on 5 acres, I'm having a real hard time finding anybody who wants to lease me ground around here. Until I can find some more ground, I'm kind of out of the beef enterprise for right now, at least for the moment. I do have my 2 heifers in the back that are breds. You know, they'll put calves on the ground in May, I believe, if everything works out. But as far as raising beef for customers, I think I'm kind of out of that for the moment. So we'll continue with chicken and pork in the meantime until I can come up with a game plan going forward, which is fine. Last thing I want to do is wear out my ground, and that's exactly kind of what I'm doing right now. Grass hasn't been growing. We are getting some rain finally, so that's helping out quite a bit. Up until this point, we were dry. We were running out of grass, and I was actually thinking I was going to feed hay here soon. So I think I bought myself a little bit of time with the rain we just got from the recent hurricanes that were down south. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here. I'm going to finish getting the rest of this chicken put away. I'll catch back up with you guys here in a couple weeks, and we'll do a little rundown as to how everything worked out for me for this year. Other than that, that's all I got for you on this one, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Chickens are officially done for the year, so I'm ready to kind of take a break. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you.